Dear student, you're going to get your first exam of STAT 325 Introduction to Statistics online class of summer 2024 this week. So during this video, I'm going to discuss about the expectations of your first exam and how to get ready for your first exam. First of all, the most important thing that your first exam will also have questions similar to your homework number 3, which is the homework for this week. Homework number 3 has the regular deadline as mentioned in the syllabus. Homework 3 is due Sunday midnight of this week. Even though it is due Sunday midnight, there will be questions similar to the questions that you see on homework 3 on your first exam. Therefore, first of all, please make sure to complete homework number 3 before start getting ready for your first exam. Once you are done with homework 3, there is a practice past first exam posted on Canvas, which is the STAT 325 Summer 2023 first exam. Your exam will be very similar. I will talk about the structure of the exam in a minute, but right now I'm going to talk about the exam expectations. Your first exam will be published on Canvas on Thursday, June 20th by 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Your first exam will be due on the same Thursday, June 20th by 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. This means if you download your first exam early, you will have a longer time to work on your first exam. The longer duration available for you to work on your first exam should not intimidate you. This is not any more difficult exam compared to a regular exam given during a regular spring or a fall semester. Practically, this exam will only need 50 minutes to completely answer. Even though this exam usually need 50 minutes to answer, you have more time than that provided you start working on this exam early. You may start working on this exam as soon as 8 a.m. on Thursday, June 20th. And then you will have time to work on this exam until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday, June 20th. Please note that the link to upload your answers will be immediately disappeared after the deadline is reached. Therefore, please make sure to submit your answers before the deadline. I will not accept any emailed answers. You need to upload your answers on Canvas as PDF. You do not need a proctor. That means you're going to proctor yourself. This means I, as an instructor of STAT 325 class of summer 2024 semester, I expect plenty of integrity, honor from my students. Please only use the materials allowed for this exam. So what are the materials allowed? You may use all the materials published on Canvas, including the lecture notes and the lecture videos. You may use all of your lecture notes that you took down during the class discussions. And also you can use your past homework solutions. If there are any past homework solutions that are available on Canvas, you may use them as well. In addition to that, I'm going to talk about this practice exam. The practice exam that I have posted on Canvas is the exam that I gave for my summer 2023 STAT 325 class. And I'm also going to publish the solution of this exam. So you may use those things as well during the exam time. In addition to those things, in order to do the calculations, you may use TI-84 CE+ calculator or a similar calculator. Or if you would like to use Microsoft Excel, you may use that as well during the exam times for all the calculations. And also, if you have the textbook, you may use that. However, practically, the textbook is not used by my students in order to find answers during the exam times, because many people do not have the textbook, and also the textbook is large and there are so many things in it. If you are trying to read the textbook during the exam times to find the answers for the questions in this exam, it will be a really difficult task. And then please note that anything not mentioned will never be allowed. Please do not talk to any other students of the STAT 325 class regarding any part of the exam during the exam active times. That means please do not discuss any part of the exam between 8 a.m. and 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday with anybody else enrolled in this class this semester. Please make sure to never get any kind of a help from any third party. This third party may include, but not be limited to, a subject expert, a tutor, or anybody who has maybe taken this exam in a past semester, or anybody else. Please make sure to do the answers completely by yourself. Alright. Now, the best place to be prepared. Like I may have mentioned earlier, please make sure to work on your homework 3 first. After working on that homework 3, you can start working on the past practice exam that's available on Canvas. Your exam will have the same length and the same structure. When I say the same length, it will have 6 multiple choice questions and there will be 3 long questions. Each MCQ is similar to the homework MCQs, which means each MCQ will have 3 choices. You need to select only one correct choice. If you have selected more than one choice, it will be considered an incorrect answer. Therefore, please make sure to select only one correct answer for the multiple choice questions. Each long question has 5 parts. Each MCQ as well as each part of the long questions is worth 5 points. That means from the multiple choice section, you can go up to 30 points if all 6 MCQs are answered correctly. From each long question, you can go up to 25 points if everything is answered correctly. That means from 3 long questions, you will get 75 points. And from the 6 MCQ, you can go up to 30 points for a total of 105 points. However, this exam is graded out of 100. That means you have 5 extra credit points. In fact, all of my exams are double extra credit, which means if you get all the answers correct, of course, you can go up to 105%. On the other hand, from the first 6 questions, that means from the first 6 multiple choice questions, if you answer one question incorrectly, that incorrectly answered question will be dropped. That means if you have got 5 questions right in the multiple choice section, and if you get all the other long questions correct, you can go up to 100 out of 100. Getting all the multiple choice questions correct means you get 5 extra credit points. Alright, now what are the possible multiple choice questions? Of course, all the materials that we have discussed so far can come as multiple choice questions. Regarding long questions, problem number 7 is the first long question that you will see. Problem number 7 will be always from the normal distribution, because the normal distribution is the most important probability distribution of all time. Therefore, the students of STAT 325 class must know what is the normal distribution. And we have answered so many questions similar to question number 7 in your past homework. Therefore, you will not have much difficulties of answering problem 7. And then if you look at problem number 8, for the past summer 2023 exam, I have selected problem number 8 from the Poisson distribution. However, problem number 8 may come technically from any distribution other than the normal distribution. It could be from any of those discrete distributions that I have discussed, or it could be from any of those continuous probability distributions that I have discussed other than the normal distribution. That is because the normal distribution was given under number 7. So what are the other possible discrete distributions for question number 8? Under discrete distributions, we have discussed the Bernoulli distribution, binomial distribution, Poisson distribution, of course, discrete distribution, and discrete uniform distribution. Under continuous probability distributions, we have discussed, other than the normal distribution, we saw the uniform distribution, the t distribution, also called the student's t distribution, chi-square distribution, and F distribution. From all of those distributions, you need to know what are the mean and standard deviation, and also how to calculate the probabilities. And also that includes, once the probability is given to you, how to calculate the inverse value or the x value. So problem 8 may be a little bit challenging, but we have discussed everything necessary. Please also remember, you can go back and watch those discrete distributions and other distributions which were discussed under Instructors Chapter 1 and Instructors Chapter 2 in case if you need help. Now, if you look at number 9, number 9 will be from the regression. This is where you need homework number 3. So the problem number 9 is going to be from simple linear regression. Alright, so that's the structure. I will also have a separate video explaining all the solutions of this exam. You need to first answer the questions of this exam by yourself, and then later you can compare your solutions with the posted solution. And your exam is not going to be significantly different from this practice exam. Only one place where your first exam can be slightly different is problem number 8. Because under problem number 8, I can technically select one of the probability distributions may be a discrete distribution or maybe a continuous distribution. And there are so many possible probability distributions other than the normal distribution to be selected under number 8. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Alright, thank you so much.